everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So first off, let me just apologise for this lipstick because it just would not go on smoothly and I'm having a bad skin day and it's not fun. I couldn't get it to look even. I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best, so disclaimer. So in this video I'm going to be trying out the Jolie Beauty Luxe palette. Yeah, sorry, it's the Luxe Glitz palette, which looks like this. We've got some beautiful warm tone shades in here with some pressed glitters. I'm so excited to try this out, even though I've already technically tried it out because I'm filming the intro at the end. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and just to let you know, you can get 10% off this palette with the code Manny the Mermaid at joliebeauty.co.uk. I'll leave a link down below. Yeah, so it's just Manny the Mermaid, same way as it's spelled in my YouTube name, in all caps, and you'll get 10% off, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I'll make a tiny little commission, but no, that depends if anyone's going to use it. But this palette is awesome and I definitely want to try out more of their products, so yeah, definitely go check them out. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just bought this and then I'm an affiliate with them, just to be completely transparent. And now I'm rambling, so let's just go ahead and get into the video, and I hope you enjoy watching it. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my Laura Mercier foundation primer, and I'm just going to take that off the back of my hand and put that on. Oh, I'm feeling a bit tired today. I got woken up kind of early. Also, I'm sorry for my nails. I know. I was going to I can't. I knew I'd have to apologise for them because they look absolutely terrible and I'm deeply sorry. Okay, now I'm going to take my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. I'm just going to shake it up a little bit, and I'm actually going to mix it in a tiny bit with this Japonesque liquid light just to make it a little bit more illuminated. You don't have to do this, it's up to you, but I've been doing this occasionally. I do quite like the way that it looks, and this doesn't change up the colour of the foundation too much. It doesn't make it all orangey glowy. It stays the same colour, so that's good. I'm just going to pop a bit of this on my hand and then mix them together with my brush and go ahead and apply them. And I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics, where did it go? BH Cosmetics 117 brush, which is just a slightly smaller foundation brush. And I'm just going to pop a bit of this in together, and I'm just going to mix them on the back of my hand like that. Okay, and then so for concealer, I'm going to use my Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer in Fair, and I'm just going to pop that under the eye in a sort of a triangular motion. I'm debating whether or not to use a bit of white as well. I'm not sure. I'll put a little bit on. So when I've done this, I'm just putting this over my eyelids as well. I've got a little spot or cut on my eyelid, and it's really painful and I don't like that. Yeah, I'm just going to take this Pro HD Longwear White Concealer from Freedom. Oh, too much came out there at once. I'm just putting that under my eye just for some extra brightness. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Beauty Blender. Okay, I'm going to take my NO7 Loose Powder in Fair. I'm going to tap that into the cap, and I'm going to go ahead and bake under my eyes just to avoid any fallout, because we will be using pressed glitters today. And I'm just going to throw that on right under the eye and into the inner corner a little bit. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face, not baking it, just gently setting it with the Beauty Blender, and focusing around the nose and creases on the face. Just to make sure that the powder gets in there and it stays set really nicely. Okay, I've just gone ahead and set my lid with Tempera from the Modern Renaissance palette. And today we're going to go in with the Luxe Glitz palette from Jolie. Oh, I wanted to come out of the side then. From Jolie Beauty. You won't be able to see it, but there's this really beautiful pattern on the front. It might not really be showing up. But it's embossed and it's really pretty, and I'm, again, sorry about my nails. I've got this beautiful palette and look at my nails. So it just slides out like that, and then you've got your palette of colours in there. So you get 10 beautiful shades in here. The outer package is just the same as the other part. You get these sort of light pink, baby pink sort of colour, this sort of warm brown, more terracotta shade, This is like a warm, very chocolatey brown, and this is like a sort of plum brown, and then you've got a nice sort of burgundy pink shade. And then for the glitters, this is like, I don't know, it's almost like a silver, like rainbowy glitter. You've got some really, like, loads of different colours in there. Then you've got sort of like a true gold, you've got more of a bronzy gold, a light pink and a deep pink. So a really good range in here, and I think you could get, I mean obviously you're going to have like a warm pinky toned eye look, or you could do like a bronzy toned look. Especially with the silver, you could do something, you've got quite a lot of looks you can do with this. I was going to say most of the looks you'll get with this be quite warm, but you could even use this colour here and this, and then that could be almost quite a cool toned look. But I think for today I'm going to try a few of the different colours, and hopefully we come up with something pretty damn good. Yeah, these colours don't have names, so I'll just sort of like describe them, I guess. I'm going to start off with this light colour here. It looks a lot lighter on camera. It's more like a peachy pinky colour. It looks really like light and like almost white on camera, but that's not the way it is in person. I'm going to take my Morphe E30 brush, which is a brush I use all the time for a transition colour. I'm just going to tap into that. Now these are a little bit powdery, but I do find that a lot of my favourite eyeshadows are a bit powdery, so that doesn't really tend to bother me. I'm just going to dab this in, and let's go ahead and start applying it. Okay, so that blended nicely. I'm quite pleased with the way that looks. I know it's quite light, but it's supposed to be sort of a transition colour. And my eyes feel like, my eyelids are really dry at the moment. I don't know why, so that might not be helping me here. But I don't know, yeah, they feel really dry today. I don't know, maybe it's just the powder. I'm sure I'll be fine. I've just added a bit more powder under my eyes, which is why I probably look like crazy and really pale. I just use like this powder, which I freaking hate. So that's going to be coming up in a disappointing product soon because it's making me cough and I shouldn't have used it. But I couldn't find my other one, and then I found out it is right here. Stupid! Right, I'm going to go in with this warm brown colour here, and I'm going to take this on this Real Techniques. I believe it's the base shadow brush. This looks dirty, but it's not. It is clean. I'm just going to dab my brush in there, and I'm going to start filling in the crease. These shadows are like hella pigmented. I really like the way they're looking. I'm just going in with this sort of like angle brush. I'm just going to run this along my lower lash line. I think my eyes always look weird when I've got nothing on my lower lash line, like at least a little something. I will say these have like basically no fallout. I don't think I really needed the powder under my eyes. Like there's almost no fallout, which is good considering that these have got talc in, and I tend to find that usually makes for good blending, but not always the best for fallout. But it actually worked out pretty well. I'm just going to go in with my Sigma tapered blending, and I'm just going to sort of diffuse the edges a little bit more and just make it nice and diffused. I want to go with the darker shade. I think I'm going to go in with this berry colour, and I'm going to just go back in with the same brush. I think all my brushes are dirty at the moment. It's so annoying. So I'm just going to go back in with this one and hope for all the best. That like pinky berry shade is amazing. I love it. I really love the way it looks. It looks really good with like greeny eyes as well. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly cut out the crease, and then I'm going to pop on some glitter glue. And I'm not sure which one of the glitters I want to use yet. But I'm just going to take this Real Techniques accent brush and my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut out my crease as I normally would. Okay, and now I'm just going to go back in with the brush I was using before and just sort of diffuse the edges to make it look really nice and blended in. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced glitter glue in just a second. I just want to make sure there's not any like rough edges, and I can always clean it up a little bit afterwards. Okay, now I'm just going to put the Too Faced glitter glue over where I did that cut crease. I think I'm going to go in with one of the gold colours actually, just because I've done a makeup look with like pink glitter not too long ago. I haven't uploaded it yet at the time I'm filming this, but it probably will be up before this video, and I don't want them to be too similar, so I think I'm probably going to go ahead and use the gold colour and then maybe like the silver on the inner corner. I'll add a little bit of this on the inner corner just in case. But I can always go back over that area in a second. I'm not sure whether to use the lighter gold or the middle gold. I'm going to sort of mix the two and see how that goes. I'm just going to pop that on with this flat brush. Okay, so that is that glitter on. Sometimes it's hard to like maintain like the sort of cut crease with glitter, so I'm just going to go in with that sort of blackened plum shade on this small brush, and I'm going to sort of redefine the crease a little. I'm just going to dust off my bake, and I'm going to use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Warm Rose to do so. I could not get that open there. I'm just going to use my Real Techniques multitask brush to sort of dust that off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some liner, a little bit of mascara and some lashes. I'm going to use the Lancome Plume Liner. This looks a bit messy at the moment, so I'm just going to do a little bit more blending with this brush first, and then I'm going to pop on some liner in just a second. I'm sorry that my lips are really stained. I tried to go in with a liquid lipstick and it's just like got on all over my teeth and like stained my lips, and it was like I could not get a smooth line with it. So I'm just going to get in with MAC Sin like bullet lipstick instead. One day I will be good at putting on lashes, I promise. This one is, we weren't going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about this one, it's a mess. I know it probably doesn't look it, but I've been fiddling with it for like ages and it's just going to have to stay like that. I'm going to go in with, for a lip colour, I'm going to go in with the LA Splash Velvet Matte in the shade Can't Even, which is like a burgundy plum colour for something a little bit different. So I like totally forgot to put on highlighter, and I've already taken off my lipstick because it looked a mess. But I'm just going to go in with the Moon Highlight from Makeup Obsession. Look at this, I've got like little smudges everywhere. But you could use like any highlight you wanted to with this look. I just thought this would be kind of pretty. And this one's like super bright and reflective. But yeah, this is going to be like a little random clip with like no lipstick on, but there we go. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't film that little bit, and I'm sorry this looks a bit of a mess. Like, I just can't get like a clean lip line today. I think my skin is just like really playing up today. It's really dry and it's just making everything like a complete pain. So I'm just going to round this off because I'm going to take this lip colour off and I've got some other videos to film. So I'm really pleased with the way this palette worked. I really liked it. Just to let you know, I probably will mention this at the beginning, but I'll mention it at the end too. You can use the code Maddie the Mermaid in all caps on joliebeauty.com, and you can get, or joliebeauty.co.uk, sorry, and you can get 10% off any item, which is awesome. They have like brushes, they have palettes, they have loads of different stuff. So I would definitely recommend checking them out, and I love this palette. I think it's great. You can definitely get a really cool cohesive look out of it, and it's definitely something I'll be using again, and probably like an awful lot. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna go sort out my like awful like Joker mouth that I've got going on. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.